Our top focus on the news at 11. It was day one of the winter session of Parliament today. Both houses have been adjourned after paying tribute to Mulli Deora, who passed away early this morning. So a breather for the BJP government, which is getting ready for a stormy winter session. It wants to push through 67 key pieces of legislature, but it faces a huge challenge from the opposition in the Rajya Sabha, where it doesn't have too much strength. Let's get an word from our executive editor Javed Ansari, who's with us in our studios this morning. Javed Ansari, a breather for the BJP for now. Prime Minister Modi this morning trying to strike a conciliatory note, asking the opposition to play a constructive role in this session of Parliament.
Yes, the Prime Minister has begun on a very sure footing. He's appealed to the better sense of all MPs, saying that I only have a mandate to run the government, but all MPs have a mandate to run the country. The tricky question here will be how they handle Trinamool Congress and the Samajwadi Party. The Trinamool Congress at the moment going hell for leather, and they have the ability to disrupt the House, and therefore the political managers of the government will have to work overtime to try and bring around Didi and her MPs in the upper house.
Right, and Javed Ansari, the Trinamool has already set the tone for this session. The TMC MPs gave a miss to the all-party meeting that was called by the BJP-led NDA government yesterday. They had also promised to stage protests outside Parliament, which didn't happen today because it was adjourned, but that's likely to happen tomorrow. So getting the TMC on board will be a huge task for the BJP.
Yes, a difficult task, but not an impossible task. It's been done in the past. The real skills, political management skills of the likes of Mr. Arun Jaitley, leader of the House in the Rajya Sabha, will come into play here. He's known for his cross-party linkages. Now the real test will be if he can leverage those linkages to ensure that the legislative agenda, especially the raising the cap of FDI in insurance, is passed in the upper house. It will not be an easy task, but certainly not an impossible task.
And Javed Ansari, it's interesting that Mamata Banerjee is also now taking out a rally against the BJP in Kolkata today. She's alleging a political witch hunt by the BJP, unlikely to bite the bullet.
Well, there's never, the last word is never heard on these things in politics. There's always room for compromise. There's always room for negotiations. I'm sure that the BJP and its political managers must have some strategy up their sleeve, and they will try and reach out. If they don't, then I'm afraid we are headed for a very stormy Rajya Sabha at least, and it will also jeopardize the insurance bill, and as also a lot of other important legislation which the government has lined up. Because let's not forget, the Janata Parivar is banding together. They sense an opposition, they sense an opportunity to embarrass the government, and if all of them band together, the Congress will also perforce be forced to side with them. Then it will be very tough going for the government in the Rajya Sabha. Therefore, the government owes it to itself and to the nation to try and reach out and work out a compromise as far as possible with the main opposition parties.
In fact, the Prime Minister trying to come up with a strategy. He met his core team this morning, Arun Jaitley, Sushma Swaraj and Rajnath Singh in Parliament. Javed Ansari, thanks so much for that update. We're going to keep coming back to you for more.